in the game. Association with the PGA Tour proudly presents Welcome to TPC Sawgrass, known for one of the most terrifying holes in all of golf, the 17th Island Green. This is Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Novelo for EA Sport. We'll be calling all the action for today's event. And for fans, Frank, it's one of the most exciting venues in the sport.
With that finish, 16, 17, and 18, you never really know what you're going to put on your scorecard. The fans know that, and the players.
First hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 423-yard par 4. Nice way for players to get started, Frank. Not too demanding, but still, it requires that you put the golf ball off the tee in the right place.
That's correct, Rich. There is a little bit of water down the right, but that's only really for the grandmothers in the field. Anybody else, drive it down the left, 3-wood, even a 2-on if you're a longer hitter, and then a good chance to start with an opening birdie. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power to... Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoked it.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Jordan Spieth now on the approach shot. do that in the hole. Tremendous shot. Frank, the approach shot here at the par 4 first. What's the right way to attack?
The much easier flag is down that right side because you can run that ball with the slope to that low side. Tough flag on the left.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot. That takes the trees on the left out of play and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. A good 190-yard shot, and this is the second. Spieth came out of the University of Texas, led the Longhorns to the NCAA title his freshman year.
Yeah, one of the advantages of being good early is you always are one step ahead of the rest.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. What a shot. Setting up for an eagle here. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. He'll need to be strong with this. Settles in over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. These putts keep the round together. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
-1 in the early going. Just a couple of feet. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
That looked like it nearly got below the lip, the level of the lip there.
Can't believe that one, Frank. That was a complete horseshoe right there. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. 3 under on the day. Did the job right there. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Well, we saw a positional tee shot at 1 and 2. This is another one here at 4.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. And setting up here in the rough. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
That one was running so hot. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win. Locked in on the read and the speed. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. In for par. Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Now the game's #1 player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
So, Frank, just from the fringe, what's the best way to hit this shot?
The best players with chip. This is going to be risky, though. I don't know if he's got the skill.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Well, that was nasty.
That's an outrage right there. I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below. Oh, that even caught me by surprise, Rich. I thought par was in the bag.
This now for bogey. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Must make this for a double bogey. Too bad. 2 drop shots right there with a double bogey. Nice par to remain 3 under. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Second shot coming out of the rough here. No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Back to par for the round. Frank, the seventh hole here at the TPC Sawgrass, vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. Anything other than straight confuses the player off the tee. But there's 3 pot bunkers down the right side. Just inside that last little pot bunker on the left of that, it's actually a pretty good line.
Beautiful looking shot right here.
Oh, that's fine.
Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now, this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really, you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
This is a good-looking shot. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Spieth trying to light the fuse. This one's for birdie. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Well, that hurts. And getting ready for the putt. And he makes it for par. Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie.
Should be safely on deck. This is that awkward length.
Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Did the job right there. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That's in the fairway. In the beginning, Pete Dye, Dean Beam, and they were fending off rattlesnakes with a machete. It was pure swampland, and they moved heaven and earth to create this golfing stadium.
It was an amazing investment. They bought the land for just $1. But what it's turned into now, the Players' Championship at the Players' Club, it really stands for a lot in our sport. This is really the home of professional golf in the United States. And the players know it, so each time the Players' Championship comes around and they put their names on that registration sheet, they hope that their name goes on the trophy.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Strong wind here early in the round.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This is a 22-foot putt. And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Needs this for par. He'll take par and move on. Getting set now for the back nine here at TPC Sawgrass. Frank, what should we expect?
Well, there's a good run of holes. 10, obviously very birdieable. 11th, the par 5. 12th, a short par 4. A good chance to get this round really going.
Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Second shot coming out of the rough here. This one just requires a little bit of focus. How about that? 4 under par. Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours. Well, with a good shot here, Rich, I tell you, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break. Well, that's a little absurd, that, Rich. The shot wasn't that hard, but it's come up well short.
Didn't appear committed through impact. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
How did that not go in?
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Ooh, good effort right there. Almost made it. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Has his par. Really use this one. It's for birdie. Now to 7 under par. Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view. A little extra.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. you'd say that's a bad tee shot, but this is a pattern, Rich.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And it makes the green in regulation. Second shot coming up. These putts keep the round together.
It doesn't go in, you got to add another one to the scorecard.
And that's where the golf ball's just staring at you and
Oh, yeah.
mocking you and laughing at you.
You know deep down it's smiling too, don't you?
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Getting set now over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Did the job right there. And Frank, we always like when they have the whole location back left and that ball trickles down, feeds, and you can see some really good ones and maybe even an ace here.
Yeah, just like Mickelson a few years ago. Down there, it looked like it was going to flirt with the bunker, ran up and over the ridge, and in it goes. This is one where you have to play ground ball as well as high ball.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Frankie's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt. Moves to -8. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Making it look easy right now. 6 under par with that birdie. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
This one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball game. You know, you've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through to putt.
This is a good-looking shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Jordan Spieth for par. That's costly right there.
Painful.
So a drop shot. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. 6 under par now. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pop bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. Let's see what the dominant #1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Nudge this one home, finish it up. That was not a very good read right there. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just a couple of feet. Now at 5 under for the round. Now the start of the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18. Par 5, 16. Frank, Tiger made birdie here all 4 days in winning in 2013.
Fred Couples made that fantastic eagle many years ago. Hole bends a little to the player's left. You don't have to hit driver here if you're a long hitter, but you really must move that ball right to left.
He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, he's hitting it right and he's hitting it left, but when you've got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard. Oh, I liked that. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, when you look at great rivalries in sports, you realize that athletes need each other. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to achieve greatness, to achieve legendary status. And in golf, Tom Watson needed Jack Nicklaus to push him to another level.
And also to define an era. Without one, we couldn't think of the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s or the 2010s. You need those players to define that era. So you need competition. Competition is not without rivalry.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Here's Jordan Spieth for eagle. Frank, a little too amped up trying to make eagle there?
Well, you don't get the opportunity every day, Rich, so can't blame him for that. Birdie's the consolation prize.
On fire right now. 7 under par. Settles in over the putt. well into red figures at 9 under for the round. Frank, as a fan, it's so exciting because it's just so simple as well. Ball's in the air, you're wondering, where is it? Wet, dry, short, long, winner or loser?
And it's no surprise that this hole was an accident. This one was designed by not Pete Dye, but his wife Alice Dye. But we have seen so many accidents right here.
Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. 115 yards. These putts keep the round together. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
So close, just a tap in from there. And he makes it for par. And he's putting for par now. Did the job right there. Now one of the more difficult holes in golf. The 18th here at Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. In 2013, this hole averaged .39 strokes above par. What makes it so challenging, Frank?
Just that big body of water that's to the left of 18 here that's also shared to the right of 9. Not a single fairway bunker on this in this 18th hole. So really, lack of definition. It's so hard to find a target here.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Now he just needs one final good swing here, the approach shot to the last.
That green's starting to look a little smaller than what it did earlier in the day.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Frank, really challenging second shot here at the home hole, the 18th.
You have to be decisive going in here. You can see all the trouble in front of you. Water left, that mounding on the right. Neither place really is good to go. So somehow you've got to muster up your best shot. Should be safely on deck.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Don't leave it short. Wow. Spieth trying to light the fuse. This one's for birdie. Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. Trying to grind out a par here. Needs it. Routine stuff for Rory. That's a par. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank.